Yes. All right. Thank you very, very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Yes, we are going to give you the possible Black Star squad to face United States of America and then Mexico in the friendly games, international friendly games. Ghana Black Stars will be playing versus these two teams, versus Mexico on the 14th of October, and then versus the United States of America senior national soccer team on the 17th of October in USA. So if you're a Ghanaian and you are watching from the United States of America, indeed you can support the Black Stars there, as and when we bring you more updates and news about the game. You have to support the Black Stars wherever the games will be played. Also, let me say a very big thank you and a shout out to fantastic viewers who keep commenting on our videos. Yes, Isaac Dramina, yes, Asaka, always saying Asaka, and then having his fantastic views on our videos in the comment section. Isaac Dramina, Bright is also one name I keep seeing. Felicity Opoku is one name I keep saying, and some other name too. Yes, so we will just keep monitoring, and then as and when the name starts coming in the comment section, leave your thoughts and comments below. We will give the shout out here in our subsequent videos. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select, or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. So the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, will be playing international friendly games in this month of October versus United States of America and then Mexico, just like I've already said. Now in this video we are going to look at a possible goalkeepers and then defenders, okay, in the squad. The squad of the Black Stars will be coming out in some few days or maybe weeks to come. Yes, the game is in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks away from here, so yes, the squad is expected to come. So we are trying to predict the squad. Is that not it? Now we are just looking at the goalkeepers and then the defenders in this video. In other videos, in subsequent videos, we will be looking at the midfielders and the strikers also over there. It's just our prediction or how we think the squad is going to be. So if you look at the goalkeeping department, the three goalkeepers likely to be called for this particular game. Chris Hughton is likely to call them for this game versus USA and Mexico. We have one, Richard Ofori, and then two, Manaf Nuruddin, and then three, Lawrence Atizigi. So Lawrence Atizigi, Richard Ofori, Manaf Nuruddin, three top goalkeepers who are likely to be called out for that particular friendly games that Ghana Black Stars will be playing. And the reason is very simple. Jojo Wolacott is still injured, and when Jojo is injured, obviously the three goalkeepers we are going to have is the number one goalkeeper of the Black Stars, Lawrence Atizigi, who will obviously, if not injured, will be called, and there will be the number one goalkeeper. Manaf Nuruddin Abdul has been the second or third choice goalkeeper for some time now. Third choice if Jojo Wolacott is around, second choice if Jojo Wolacott is not around. Manaf Nuruddin obviously would also be called, and then Richard Ofori looks to be the goalkeeper who takes the position of Jojo Wolacott when he is not around, and he did that in that September games we play versus Central African Republic and then Liberia. So we are projecting that Richard Ofori of Orlando Pirates in South Africa will be part of the three goalkeepers that Ghana Black Stars coach Chris Hughton will call for the those two friendly games versus USA and then Mexico. Now let's move on to the defenders. Which defenders are you expecting that coach Chris Hughton will call for that particular two friendly games? Let me know your thoughts, comment, views in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, hit the notification bell and select all. Now if you are looking at the defenders, one of the first names coach Chris Hughton will write on his list is Alexander Jiku. Very informed player, Black Stars player for Fenerbahce. That's where he's playing in Turkey. He had his first goal for Fenerbahce last week in one of their massive wins. Fenerbahce is doing very well in the league in Turkey. They are currently on the top spot, and they are also doing well in the Europa League fight also. So Alexander Jiku, very experienced player. In fact, in September he captained Black Stars for the first time when we were playing in that particular friendly game versus Liberia. So Alexander Jiku will be part of the defenders who will be called. Now Daniel Amate will be back in the squad, very likely. In fact, he's fit currently. The last time he wasn't part of the squad was because he wasn't fit. He was injured. That was right. That was the reason why he wasn't called for the September friendly. So if he's fit and playing for Besiktas, in fact, over the weekend he played for Besiktas, played 90 minutes in that particular game for Besiktas where they won 2-0. So he obviously should be part of this squad. Is that not it? Yes, he's the third captain. Yes, the second deputy captain of the Blasters, so the third captain of the Blasters. So if he's fit, you cannot decide not to call him. So I'm expecting Daniel Amate to be part. Joseph Ayew will also be part of Celta Vigo in Spain, should also be part of this particular squad. So the third defender, Nicolas Opoku. This defender, Nicolas Opoku, is a very top quality defender who showed how quality he is in that game versus Liberia. Ghana Black Stars played that particular friendly game. So if you look at the performance he gave, that every Ghanaian who watched and followed that game was so much happy of. Obviously, if there is another game in just October, you cannot decide not to call Nicolas Opoku. Is that not it? So he should be part of this particular squad also. And if you look at his versatility, the fact that he can play as a right back, as a center back also, and the overall play he gave the Black Stars in that friendly game versus Liberia. Obviously, Nicolas Opoku of Amiens in France should be part of the squad, and I'm very sure he will be part. Now, this player is back in the squad, and he should be called for the game versus USA and Mexico, and the name is no other than Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey has been out of the Blaster squad for some time now because of injuries. Yes, he has been injured, but currently as I speak to you, he is fit. And in fact, in September when we were playing the Central African Republic and Liberia game, he was fit, but then that was the time he was coming back from injury, so they didn't call him, and so he was left out. But then now he's very fit. He's been playing for Brighton and Hove Albion as a left back, as a right back. So obviously he should be called for this game. And Tariq Lamptey will be a member of this particular squad when you are talking about the defenders. And there is no two ways about that. Tariq Lamptey, since switching nationality from England to Ghana to play for us, he has not really shown that kind of right back we wanted. Even at the World Cup, yes, he was good, he was fairly good, but then not so rigid, not so solid, but he was so good when going forward. Is that not it? But then he needs more time, more games to show the real quality he has as Tariq Lamptey, and I will not be surprised, and in fact he should be called for this particular game versus Mexico over there. The next defender is Ali Duseidu of Clement Foot, who plays in France, and he is doing very well. In the absence of Tariq Lamptey, when Ali Duseidu is playing as a right back, there is no reason to doubt him, or there was no reason to be scared or anything. Is that not it? Yes, so Ali Duseidu will also be called for this particular friendly games. Ghana Black Stars will be playing versus Mexico and then USA. Now, Baba Rahman will also be called as one of the left backs for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. If you are calling two left backs and you cannot decide not to call Baba Rahman, is that not it? Yes, you can obviously not decide to call Baba Rahman, and he's also doing very well in PAOK FC. So yes, Baba Rahman will be called. In addition, Gideon Mensah will be called for that particular game, international friendlies versus United States of America as well as versus Mexico. Gideon Mensah will be called as one of the left back. The last player could be, maybe these players, they may not be called because the defenders are already enough. I've already mentioned 8 defenders. So if you are to add this defender to it, Kingsley Schlinder or Dennis Odoi, any one of them, if you are to add them to it, that means that we are calling 9 defenders. That is too much for any team. But then I'm sure that maybe they will be added. But I am more sure or more certain that it will just be 8 defenders. But then in the event that there will be 9 defenders, then either Kingsley Schindler or Dennis Odoi, one of them will be called for this particular game. So let's go over the defenders, and so that we can know the defenders who will be called for the international friendlies in this month of October. We have Alexander Jiku, Daniel Amate, Joseph Ayew, Nicolas Opoku, Tariq Lamptey, Alex Ali Duseidu, Baba Rahman, Gideon Mensah, and then asterisk, huge asterisk on Kingsley Schindler or Dennis Odoi, any of them with an asterisk. So these are the players and the goalkeepers too, just like I said, Lawrence Atizigi, Richard Ofori, and Manaf Nouruddin. Predicted squad for the game versus Mexico and then the United States of America is what we've brought you in this particular video. Let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions, what you have to say about these games and everything you have to say. In fact, all those two games, all of them are coming on in USA versus USA. We are playing at the Geodis Park. That is where we are playing, and then versus Mexico too. We are playing it in Charlotte, the region of Charlotte. Is that not whether it's a state or yes? Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and definitely I'll see you in the next update. Please do well to subscribe. Bye bye.